Where we want to start, though, is visiting with a gentleman that we think so much of here on the show and is doing so much for the community, and we want to talk about a special kind of scholarship that he's involved with. With me now, Dr. Anthony Clarke, president of GTCC. Welcome back.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate being back, Jim.
Tony, I understand GTCC has a new scholarship opportunity for graduating high school students in Guilford County. Now, tell me about what that's all about.
Sure. The scholarship is called the Access Amazing Scholarship, and it's a scholarship to remove cost as a barrier for students to attend Guilford Technical Community College. It is what's known as a last dollar scholarship. So students come to GTCC, they apply for any federal grants that they might get, they apply for any state money, and then they also apply for our current scholarships. If there's still money that they owe for tuition, college fees, or course fees, they pay the first $500 and then the scholarship pays the rest. So let's say a student applies for federal money, state money, our scholarships, let's say they still need $800 to pay for tuition and fees. They would pay $500, the scholarship, then the Access Amazing Scholarship would pay the $300.
You know, and there's so many things sort of circling around at the same time, and I think it's a good thing for them, to check with their guidance counselors and to check with folks about what's available out there and really take advantage of it. This is a big benefit to graduating students, a good leg up for them, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. I mean, the idea here is to remove costs so that students can pursue their educational career goals. And you know all the different companies that are coming to Guilford County and the Triad. We need to prepare that workforce. And one of the ways we can do that is remove costs as a barrier so students can pursue either a transfer degree or an associate applied science degree to prepare for the workforce. That's what we try to do.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because, they can either, stick with you, or they can say, hey, after a certain period of time, I would like to go to UNCG, or I'd like to go to A&T or something. You're going to help them do that. Now, there was an email you sent me one day that said that the scholarship is available to more than just a typical high school student. What did you mean by that?
Well, basically, so it is available to any high school student who graduates from a high school in Guilford County. So that's public school, private school, home school.
Okay.
So if the home's in Guilford County, that would count. And then it's also available to adult high school graduates, which is a partnership between us and Guilford County Schools. And if you have earned your high school equivalency or GED and have gone to class at GTCC, that also counts as a high school in Guilford County.
So someone of any age could come back and say, look, I missed out on some opportunities. I'm in my 40s. I mean, there's really no age limit, right? You can come back.
That is true. The only requirement is that you graduate from a high school in Guilford County.
I just think that's great. Now, how can students apply for this Access Amazing Scholarship? Is it a complicated process? I mean, what all is involved?
It's not too complicated. I mean, that's sort of relative, but you apply to Guilford first to the college. Then you do have to complete the FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid.
Gotcha.
That will tell you what type of federal money you get. There's also the long leave commitment. That's tied to the FAFSA. That will be state money. You do a scholarship application for GTCC, because we have scholarships already from great donors that have endowed scholarships. And then once that's all done, then if you still owe money, once again, the first $500 the student pays, and then the scholarship pays the rest. So no student will pay more than $500 in tuition and fees to attend Guilford Technical Community College.
I just think that's great. Now, I want to put something up on screen, because not just for the scholarship, but for parents, for everyone who wants more information. The general website is gtcc.edu. gtcc.edu. Also, you can go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. You're all over everywhere, aren't you?
Yes, yes,
right,
we are.
right.
If I can just say, I do want to thank the GTCC Foundation and the Board of Trustees. We've committed $3.2 million to this scholarship, and it's good for 5 graduating classes. So all the way to the graduating class of 2026, the high school graduating class of 2026, wow, as long as funds are available.
Tony, thanks for all you're doing. I appreciate it.
Appreciate the time. Love coming here.
Okay. We'll be right back after this.